Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and today I have another episode of Sunday Mailbox. This is a series I do where you guys submit your gaming or Battlefield 3 related questions, and then I give my humble opinion on them. If you would like to submit your own question, you can do so by sending me a YouTube message with the title line Q&A, and it could potentially be featured in an upcoming episode. So getting things started, the first question is, do you think a specialization should be added that would allow you to not show up on the minimap when an MAV or tugs is up and shorten the time you are spotted? This will be very useful when you are getting spawn trapped on smaller maps like Operation Metro, so that you can get behind the enemy lines and try to capture their flag. Also, this might come in handy when the map pack comes out in June. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? So I think this is a fantastic idea, and I would love to see some sort of specialization that would be around this idea. I think it's a little bit overpowered the way you described it. I still think that if there's a tugs on the ground, people should get spotted on the minimap. The recon class already is, in my opinion, one of the weakest classes in Battlefield 3, and to have one specialization that eliminates one of their most useful gadgets would be kind of overkill. But I'm totally on board with having a specialization that reduces the amount of time that you're spotted, both on the minimap and the 3D spotting. I think it's a great idea. It would allow you to kind of change your playstyle a little bit. You can be a little bit more stealthy, and you can maybe even be a little bit more Rambo-like because you're just not going to be on the minimap as often. And another maybe small tweak that you could make to it is that if you're getting shot at, you also don't show up on the minimap. That's how it currently works now. And I think that would kind of make it a very useful specialization that I'm assuming a lot of players would consider using. The next question is, the Close Quarter and Armored Kill DLC both have an announced theme, with the number 2143 being posted on the crates on Wake Island. Do you think the Winter DLC endgame could be a futuristic edition like Battlefield Bad Company 2 had a Vietnam DLC? So to be honest, I really don't think that the endgame DLC is going to resemble anything like Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam. That was kind of a separate game. It really had its own damage model. People died a lot faster, and they had all new weapons as well. What DICE has been going for right now is that all the DLCs that are coming out or all the weapons that you're going to get in these DLCs can be used in the vanilla maps. So if you get the L96 in Strike at Karkin, or Back to Karkin, I'm sorry, you can use that on like Caspian Border or Operation Firestorm. So it's basically interchangeable right there, and that seems what DICE is going for. And I think that's going to be the same for Endgame. But one thing that I have kind of speculated on is that the Endgame DLC might be American maps, so like American cities. I remember there was some speculation before we knew anything about these 3 expansion packs that are coming out that there might be some American maps that we can play on, like New York or Miami and Los Angeles. I think this would be really cool, and the reason why I think that this might be the case, that we're fighting on American maps, is the whole Endgame title. It gives me the impression, you know, we're kind of on our final stand right now. We're fighting for our homeland, and it's the Endgame. If we lose, you know, it's game over. We're done as Americans, and that would be a cool twist, and I would really like to play on American maps. I think it'd be really, really fun to fly in the helicopter in New York City. That's just kind of maybe my little fantasy, but I think it would be awesome. But let me know what you guys think that the Endgame DLC could entail. There really hasn't been any information. You guys know my speculation, but I want to know what you guys think as well. The final question for today is, many assault and support players don't drop ammo/health packs when you ask for it. Do you think DICE should do something about it so they will drop it more often? I was thinking about a system that will give you 50 additional points when you drop an ammo when a teammate asks for it. What do you think? I think this is a great idea. Giving more incentive to players to play as a team and less as a lone wolf is always great in my book, and I'm totally on board when that is the case. I know that a lot of hardcore Battlefielders will make the point that it shouldn't be the points that they're going for. It should be that they're trying to win the game. But let's be honest, there's a lot of players out there that only go for points. They're trying to do what they can to get as many points as they can so that they can level up faster or whatever. I really don't know the incentive behind it, but they're trying to get at the top of the scoreboard. And to give more players or to give more incentive to players to help out their team, I can't see that as being a bad thing. Yes, I see the point that players should have the mentality to help their team and not just be selfish, but there's a lot of kids out there, and all they're going for is more points, and I can't really see the problem for giving them a little bit more incentive to be a team player, which really just helps everyone out and is going to make everyone's experience in Battlefield 3 more enjoyable. But that's it for today's questions. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate it if you give this video a rating, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you would like to submit your own question, you can do so by sending me a YouTube message with the title line Q&A, and like I said earlier, it could potentially be featured in an upcoming episode. But until next time, guys, have a good one and take it easy.